Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel, Makeup with Macy J. If you're new here, subscribe if you want to. If you don't, I ain't gonna force you. If you're not new here, welcome back. So today we are going to be doing a get ready with me everyday glam video. I should have honestly made this my ride or die video because this makeup's pretty ride or die for me, but we'll stick with get ready natural glam. This is a look that I go to often. It's probably one of my favorite looks. It's really fresh. It's just kind of an everyday look, but it's still borderline on the glamour side. So I really hope you guys enjoy, and let's get started. Alright y'all, let's jump right into this and go into brows. So today, I didn't show it, but I'm using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow Pomade in Brunette. And we're going to take our small slanted brush, I'll link it below, and we're just going to start by lining the bottom of my natural brows just to kind of give it a nice clean shape, and then draw the little tail at the end, boop, just like that. And now, going over the top, we're going to start just a little past the front line and go follow again my natural and just kind of make that middle there round. So we have our arch and then go straight down to meet the tail. Bada bing, bada boom. Now I'm going to just go in and fill in my brows just where they're a little sparse. I've been doing my brows thick, but I'm kind of going back towards when I did them a little bit thinner, so I know they don't look like it much, but you guys will see once I clean them up. Brows, I feel like, are such an essential part of the face. They can really change the way a face looks, which is why I really love brows. So now my brows already kind of do this thing where they just kind of like flick up. You can probably most definitely see on my right side. So I'm just going to do that. I'm just going to take the pomade and just flick them up in their natural motion. This, believe it or not, makes them look a little more natural. Next, taking my overused MAC Pro Longwear Concealer and a flat concealer brush, we're going to go in and clean these wild brows up. This is the best concealer, in my opinion, to do this with. So just taking our flat brush, we're going to just underline our brow line just to conceal it, make it nice and pretty. Maybe if you forgot to pluck a couple of days, this is going to hide those extra little hairs flying around all wild and free. And so once you draw your line, you're just going to go in with your flat brush and you're going to blend that line out. So same thing for the top. You're just going to go in and just conceal in a very precise and very clean straight line. Man, those hairs over there on that other side looking all kinds of crazy. Look at that. That is so crazy. Anyways, okay, back to cutting and cleaning and concealing and perfecting. So you're just going to make that line, and then just like you did on the bottom, you're going to blend that line out. Moving on to our eyeshadow, we are going to be using Painterly Paint Pot from MAC and a flat brush, again, the same one I use for my concealer. And we are going to prime our eyelids by putting this cream base all over our eyelid. Now going in with MAC White Frost Shadow and then this flat eyeshadow brush, we are going to highlight our underbrow area. So using the flat brush, once I pop some product into there, I'm just going to take it and brush it all along that underbrow area to give us a nice pop of shine and accentuate that brow arch. Now taking MAC Wedge and a 224 MAC blending brush. Again, all brushes and products will be linked below after the video. I'm going to blend this into my upper crease. So I'm just going to take my blending brush and go back and forth in windshield wiper motions and then circular to blend it out, as you can see. This is a nice neutral brown color. In fact, if I was in a rush and I just had to pop one eyeshadow color on, I would probably pick this one because it's just a nice, good neutral brown. Now using MAC Saddle eyeshadow in the same blending brush. This is a little more of a warmer, kind of orangier brown. We're going to go just kind of flake this. You don't need too much, just a little bit. Just to give us a little more warmth to our eye, we're just going to go back and forth into the crease with this one. Again, just to add a little bit of warmth. Now taking a smaller blending brush and Cocoa Bear eyeshadow from Makeup Geek, we are going to use this as our deepening, darkening color. So using this smaller blending brush, we're just going to go in teeny tiny circular motions in the outer corner of our eye. Blending is really key here because you want to make it look like it just blended in with the rest of the crease colors. So again, just teeny tiny small little circular motions, and then you can also blend it up into that corner crease just a little bit as well. This is creating a nice warmth to the eye. Again, you guys know I'm all about this warm thing lately. Making our eyeshadow like very warm and welcoming, like a spring day in East Texas. Now, using the same flat brush we used under our brow, I'm taking the same color, Cocoa Bear, and I'm just pushing it into that outer crease about midway to the eye, as you guys can see. This is going to give you a good kind of deepened look because Cocoa Bear, when you press it into the crease with a flat brush, it tends to look just a tad darker, and it helps outline the actual shape of our eye versus just kind of putting a dark color there and hoping that it pops. This way, it's going to help our eye shape pop a little more. Using a small, round, and precise brush, we're going to take Makeup Geek Foiled Eyeshadow in Starry Eyed. You guys are going to fall in love with this if you have not already. So we're just going to spritz our brush with some Fix Plus spray from MAC just to kind of get it wet. This is a foiled eyeshadow with glitters, so wetting the brush helps it pick up the pigment. And hello! Oh, it's so pretty. So we're just going to take it and we're just going to place it on that inner corner of our bottom eyelid, and we're going to make it meet the Cocoa Bear color. So just mushing it back and forth, you can see really wetting the brush makes it very metallic. Oh, I love it. Now if you want to stop here because this is still a really pretty look, you can, but y'all know I'm about to be so extra, so I'm not going to stop here. I'm going to take MAC Reflex Gold Pigment. Yeah, if I could eat it and then it just turn my insides as beautiful as this pigment is, I would be completely happy and it could just wash away all my problems. But that's not possible. So, another essential item is going to be glitter glue from Too Faced. And this is going to save your life when it comes to loose product, like loose pigments, because it tends to get kind of a mess. So I'm just going to take the glitter glue on my finger and just a teeny tiny bit, and I'm going to pat it all over my eyelid where the starry-eyed light colored eyeshadow is. Again, no smearing, I'm just tapping and patting it all over the eye because we don't want to smear that pretty eyeshadow. And then I'm going to grab, well, I guess I'm going to go in with the other eye. Sorry. I'm going to pat the other eye. Can't forget about glittering up the other eye. I think you guys are going to freak when you see this. So, going back in with that wet brush. Yes! We're just going to set that Reflex Gold glitter all over the top of our eyelid. Ugh! Look at that. I'm going to zoom in so you guys can see for the other side. Like, oh my gosh. Now, taking MAC Kajal Liner in the shade Long Espresso. This is a very deep, dark brown. I'm not wearing liner, but I still want my eye color to pop. So I'm going to take this and I'm going to put it all over my top waterline, so it's going to be right under the lashes. You can't necessarily see mine, but if you look down into a mirror, you'll be able to see yours. So I'm just going to run this back and forth on my under lash line just to give me a nice full lash look, but also pop my eye color. Yes. Now, taking my mascara, this is MAC Insta Curl. It's fairly new. This little guy is amazing. Watch. So it has a little lid, and if you twist it, can you guys see the wand? It curls, which makes it completely convenient for like inner corners, outer corners. So I just slightly curved it up to give me a nice little voluptuous look. And we're going to go in and we're going to mascara our lashes. Okay, well, my camera died, but I'm gonna go in and I'm going to apply false lashes. If you guys want to stop at mascara, you can. I am going to put false lashes with this look because it is like a everyday glamour look. And so to complete my look, I just went in with the number 48 lashes from MAC, which are quite glamorous, but still. So I'm gonna talk now because I was like, if this is a get ready with me, the voiceover probably wasn't too personal. So we're gonna talk through the rest of this. So we're gonna go on to my face. I am going to be using this, the Yves Saint Laurent Touche Le Cloth Blur Primer. I hope I said that right. But this primer is amazing. I have used it in several other different videos. I love it. Makes my skin soft, pores no more type of feel, you know what I'm saying. And so taking a damp beauty blender, I'm gonna go in with the Estee Lauder Double Wear foundation. This is my holy grail foundation. You don't even, sometimes, like one time I forgot to set powder with it and it didn't even move. It literally, it's double wear because it does not go anywhere. So I'm just going to take my beauty blender because we're trying to be fast. And I'm just going to start beating the face with it. This is, I think this is honestly how they got the definition, beating face. Because it's like you're beating the face with the beauty blender. Okay, so now that I officially look like I just got to a morgue, let's go to our concealer. Today I'm going to be using MAC Pro Longwear. Again, best concealer ever. Because I like the Pro and I like the long. This stuff is by far the best concealer. I know, like, I was hooked to that Urban Decay Naked Skin, the weightless full coverage one, but this one is like so much better. Dark circles, be gone. I always like bring it down here a little just because if you do like just a white bald spot right under your eye, it's not cute. No. Now, to set everything, I'm going to use my favorite powder, which is the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish. This is still semi-new, so it still looks really pretty. Normally, it's just all jacked up. So I am the shade Light Plus. Honestly, if I wanted to, I could probably do light as well. But we going with Light Plus. And I'm really going in and setting that under eye area. Then I'm just gonna hop it all over. This powder is absolutely beautiful. It's really good for all skin types, to be honest. Like, I've used it on people with extreme dry skin, and it tends to be the best powder that works for dry skin because, again, it's really rich. It's not very drying. You know, sometimes you could put powder on and it's like flake, flake, flake. Like we have flake, like we are not trying to be a Pillsbury biscuit. We do not want. Okay, now that I am all powdered up and am just a powdered morgue corpse, let's put some color back into our face, shall we? Now, I'm going to be using, if you guys have seen my Instagram post or my Facebook post or Twitter or anything lately, I have been obsessed with the MAC Star Trek. Look at that. That is so pretty. This is, I've been using this as my bronzer. It's called Highly Illogical Trip the Light Fantastic Powder. You better trip that light, girl. So we're just going to go in. I'm going to find my cheeks with my slanted brush. Her contour is not going to be too heavy today. So the reason I really like this powder is because it has like gold reflex in it. So it tends to be quite beautiful in the light. It's not a shimmery product. It looks like it's going to be in the packaging. But once you put it on your face, it's not like really shimmery or anything. But I am going to contour this nose. Yes. I love contouring because I feel like when I put my foundation on, I like lose everything. But I want to cover that hormonal acne that I swear, you guys, my face has gotten so much better. But for some reason, every time I'm about to film, I get like 2 or 3 pimples. It never fails. But again, I feel like when I put my foundation on, it hides everything. Hides the color I have in my skin. Cheekbones, nose bone, everything. Lips. I know, y'all will probably be like, she being so extra contouring her jawline, but I don't care. I don't care. I'm only doing a little bit. Okay, now that I have some shape and dimension back into this face, yes, God. Now, we're gonna do some blush. So this is MAC Mineralized Blush. I've been obsessed with these. And this is called Petal Power. It's very pinky. This also has like little gold reflex in it. Can you tell I've been on a reflex gold kind of binge? So I'm just gonna lightly dust this across the apples of my cheeks. Because this can be a very intense pink blush if you want it to be, but we don't want it to be too intense. We just want it to be a little soft. Because we're going with like an everyday glam, not a nighttime glam. Highlight, highlight, highlight. I'm going to be using Jaclyn Hill Champagne Pop Highlight. I swear, I love this highlight so much. And I saw Jaclyn Hill hinting that she's coming out with her own makeup line. And I'm so excited. I'm gonna buy everything. Oh. Hi. Highlight. Nice to see you. I know my husband's sitting in the living room like, but then again, he's probably not because he's probably completely used to this. Thank you, Jaclyn Hill. Thank you for being like completely perfect. I love you. When becoming a highlight-aholic, remember, never leave out the nose. Okay, so now that I got this color back into my face, which I still look dead because of my lips, we're going to finish off the eye portion of it. So I'm gonna go back in with Cocoa Bear on my flat brush, and I'm just going to smear him, I guess, Cocoa Bear. We're just gonna pop that all along our lower lash line. I take that little bitty brush that we did all that damage with, and we're gonna go back into starry-eyed and make it your little pop up in that inner tear duct. Can't go anywhere without highlighting that inner tear duct. Now, we are going to go back in with this eyeliner, and we are going to line our waterline with it. So for those of you that have blue or green or hazel eyes, this is really, this color, this deep, dark brown, this one is long espresso, is really good for popping out eye color. There's your eyes. I love this look so much. Oh, I love it. Now, to make this look finissimo, let's please do something with these lips. So today I'm going to be using MAC Oh Honey lip liner. Let's go carve out this cupid bow. Okay. So now that we've done the lips, by the way, just the outside has to be perfect. The inside does not matter. So, okay. Flesh Pot lipstick, my current obsession. My friend G, what's up girl, I know you're watching this, she showed me this beautiful invention. It's gonna look really chalky at first, but once you see me smack my lips a couple times, you'll see it start to blend. I guess you can't get much chalkier than this though. Oh. Okay, so this whole time I thought I was filming, and turns out I was not. But we done. So this was my get ready with me everyday glam. I was gonna like talk you guys through my outfit too. I'm not really like a huge fashionista, but again, there's this girl called Jaclyn Hill, and she inspired me to be a fashionista and go buy a bomber jacket. So this is what I'm wearing. Super cute. My husband said I was overdressed to go to Chili's, but we all know there is no such thing as overdressed for me. So yeah, that was my look. Thank you guys so much for watching. I had an absolute blast. I hope you guys had fun watching. And yeah, if you have any questions about anything, comment below, or you can follow me on my social medias. I will link them here. And you can just ask me, tag me, whatever. I'm down. I'm on vacation this week, so I'm going to be filming a lot of stuff for you. Bye, y'all.